here with our crew from the 100-mile walk at lunch break, which is the oldest partner of our Redbank Hunger Walk, 32 years old this year. And Peg Rizzo, who is head of the volunteers at lunch break, will be sharing some information with us. So, Peg?
Absolutely. Yeah, we're privileged to be here in Redbank for 32 years. Lunch break started in the basement of a church down the street. Father Rochevelle and Mrs. Todd saw a need for, food and clothing for this area. So what they did was they started it in the basement of the church. And then when it got too big, then they came to that part of the building over there, the older part of the building. And then that got too small for us, so then we had to expand. And the property we're standing on had 2 houses that were donated to us by a family in Rumson. So we knocked them down, Habitat for Humanity knocked them down, and the Redbank Recycling took all the debris away, and we built this part of the building. So we're in here since February 1st, so we're really just thrilled. It's just, it's amazing how every bit of space that we have is just utilized. And 98% of what we do here is all volunteer. So the money that comes in, the 2% goes for the electricity and the upkeep and things like that. But we want to have as much money as possible going back to the people and to feed the people and to help the people of the area.
And during Hurricane Sandy, which what that devastated this area, they never stopped serving meals. They went with the Salvation Army, who had electricity, they got the generators going, they just got the trucks in. It was amazing.
We didn't have power here, so we had to make sure that we had.
And the need always is increasing, sadly.
It increases. We have at least 100 new families a month coming in. And so it's gotten to the point where it's really.
Your statistics are impressive also.
Yeah, well, 85% of the people that come here have a job, but it's not enough to sustain them. So they come here and they get what the food that they can get, and then whatever money they earn, then they can supplement the food that they get here. So that makes it a big difference too. And they get clothing, and but the fellowship is what's so nice also, because people. There's a family in Rumson that they had an acre and a half of land, and it was kind of landlocked. And one of the other neighbors wanted to buy it and make it like a cut through. He said, no. What we're going to do is we're going to plant for lunch break. So they came here and they asked us what kind of things we wanted them to plant. So we did some studies and figured out what we wanted. And now we get things from them starting like at the end of May, and it goes right on through until the end of like November. It's amazing the way and see, I don't know how to plant. I don't have a green thumb. I'm not good at that. But they have it all planned, and they have like a watering station there where they clean it all and they prepare it. They bring it to us every single day, and I can't.
It's amazing. And he said he started as a family project so his children would know where food came from.
Right.
Where,
they
really
call it
amazing.
the cousins, and his children's children. They all got together. They're from little tiny up to great big, and they go there and they work each day and help out. We got rid of all the different offices. We opened it all up and put everything into the kitchen, so we have more room for the guests to come in. So they come in about 8:30 in the morning, and the TV's usually on, and we have newspapers and magazines they can read, and they can commiserate with one another. I always have to have a word of the day. Can you tell I was an English teacher? But it's nice to have them come in and just relax, and because living alone, sometimes you get lonely. So they do. They come in, and they all have
So you have mainly single people, or families coming here?
We have families, we have single people, we have veterans, we have elderly people. So you name it, it just runs the whole gamut. Then over here, we have what we call our internet cafe. It's all computers, and there's a wall down here that has all job opportunities on it. Now, and we're in the process of updating it. Tomorrow we have quite a few that we're going to, put up here. But people can come in and see what's available. They get on the internet and, fill out applications and whatnot. So that helps some of even some of the young adults. The kiddos need that too.
We are Kenyans, ending hunger one step at a time.